So, Etsy is making a change to Offsite ads. Did you see your email yet? I'm Duthie, and I love keeping you updated on all the changes to Etsy ads. And so, when I saw this, I figured I really had to let you know about it. So, Offsite ads, your chance to be featured. You should have got this email. Find your spotlight with Offsite ads. Offsite ads advertise your listings on high traffic search and social media sites like Google, Instagram and Pinterest. Now it can also help you get your items featured on publishing sites, bringing more traffic to your shop. So they're expanding the Offsite ads program. Right now it's just really doing it Google, Instagram and Pinterest. We knew there was options for other places. I thought they'd mentioned Facebook at some point, but here's what they're saying. We'll share your items available on Etsy with sites like BuzzFeed, Martha Stewart and Real Simple. Etsy handles the hard work for you by selling on Etsy. You're automatically eligible to be featured. So remember, with Offsite ads, if you make less than $10,000 in a 12-month period, you can switch the ads off. If you make more than that, then you're automatically enrolled into the ads site. And it's just the same. Just like Offsite ads other channels, you only pay a fee when you make a sale. Today we added these sites to your Offsite ads dashboard so you can see the traffic and sales you receive from these new channels. We won't charge an Offsite ads fee on any orders you receive from features on publisher sites for the next 30 days. So this is all the extras they've added. You'll still get charged for the normal Google, Pinterest and Instagram, but any of the new channels you won't get charged for. Offsite ads will apply to any new orders from these channels after the 25th of March. So we have a month to see how this works. Learn how this works. Introducing more ways to get featured through Offsite ads. Now Offsite ads can help get your items featured on big name publishing sites, bringing more traffic to your shop. Offsite ads can bring shoppers to your listing through ads on high traffic sites like Google, Instagram and Pinterest. And now it could also get your items featured on publishing sites like BuzzFeed, Martha Stewart and Real Simple. We'll share Etsy listings and shops directly with top publishers, so when they're creating shopping experiences for their sites, they can choose to feature your amazing products from an Etsy seller like you. Editors from these sites select the items they want to feature, which could earn you valuable spotlights in the shopping content and experiences these publishers create. Plus, we'll be adding new publishing partners to the network over time. Okay, so this gives the editors like a personal pick. It sounds kind of interesting and cool, and really a chance to be seen more. And in addition to these big name publishers, we'll also share your Etsy listings with social media influencers and bloggers. So again, this might be more adding to Instagram and bloggers and everything. So this is kind of cool because hopefully social media influencers will have a chance to choose the types of things they show. So this will be to a far more targeted audience, hopefully. We have to wait and see. The best part, there's nothing extra you need to do. When you're part of Offsite ads, your listings are automatically shared directly with Etsy's publishing partners, so they have all the details they need if they choose to feature your items. Just like other Offsite ad channels, there's absolutely no upfront fees. You're only charged an advertising fee when you make a sale from features on your publisher's site. So basically, you have no control. You get shown where the ads want to be shown. And I know some people will complain about this, but really this is kind of a cool thing because you're only going to get shown in places where you do well for. Because at the end of the day, Etsy's taking the hit. Etsy's taking the gamble with paying all the cost per click and all that fancy stuff. They only make money back from us if our items sell. So if our items aren't doing well in a certain place, they won't pay to advertise them there. But of course, there could be some of these channels that you're not a fan of for all sorts of reasons, and there's no way to switch off individually. So I get some people won't be happy with that. In addition to adding publishers to Offsite ads, we're also expanding Google Shopping to the full Google display network. This means your ads can appear on thousands of sites that partner with Google, helping you reach more potential customers, even when they're not actively searching for something to buy. Again, interesting. I'm assuming this is like the AdSense adverts that can appear on all sorts of sites. So if you yourself have a blog that has ads on it, then there could be Etsy shop ads added to there. As you can see, an example of how an Etsy ad would appear. Today we added these sites to your Offsite ads dashboard so you can see the traffic and sales you receive from these new channels. We won't charge an Offsite ads fee on any orders you receive from our new publishing promotions for the next 30 days. The Offsite ads advertising fees will apply to any new orders you receive from these channels after the 25th of March. So if you already have Offsite ads, you know when you've made a sale through Offsite ads, it shows you where the ads came from. So it's going to start showing you, like it did this time last year, it showed us where the ads came from, but there wasn't any fee. So now the old stuff, Google, Facebook, Google, Instagram and Pinterest, it'll show you if you're getting any sales from them and charge you because they're existing ones, but it'll show you the Martha Stewart and BuzzFeed, it'll show you if you get seen there, but you won't get charged for any of your sales. Questions? We've got you covered. How will I be charged? You're not charged when you make your items. When your items are featured to publishers, you only pay a fee when you make a sale, just like Offsite ads today. You pay your 12%, that's for people who can't opt out, they've made over the 10,000 in sales, or the 15% fee, that's for everybody else, on any order you receive, depending on your shop sales over the last year. You'll see the fees in your Offsite ads dashboard. When will I be charged? If a shopper clicks on one of your featured listings on one of a publisher's site and then purchase that listing or purchase another item in your shop, you'll be charged Offsite fees on that order. If you haven't got Offsite ads on and you want to look into it, I do have some other videos on this, but you do want to look into it because it's not quite as simple as that. If they click on an ad that they've seen and they purchase something in the next 30 days from your site, you'll get charged. And that's any item. So they could buy 4 or 5 different things and you'll still get charged. It doesn't happen very often. Tends to be, from what I've seen, when people click, they root around in your shop for a minute and they buy, or they forget about you. How will my listings appear to buyers? Listing features will use the information you've entered into your listings. So guys, your SEO is super important for Offsite ads as well. That's the only way they know what your listing is. So they'll show your title, price and photos. Some sites also might include your shop name when your listing is featured. Shoppers will be able to click on a link to be brought straight to the item in your shop. In general, these places, Etsy doesn't have a lot of control over how your stuff is shown. But yeah, it'll be taken directly to your item. So that's cool. How can I see how much traffic I'm getting with these features? On your Offsite ads dashboard, you'll see the visits you've received, the listings that were clicked on, and what channel the visits is from. You'll also be able to see the orders you received from these Offsite ads featured. Okay, that's interesting because my Offsite ads dashboard, I don't really see the visits I've received. If you go into stats, you can slightly. Hopefully, perhaps they're changing this so we get more data from our Offsite ads dashboard. Or that's a slip of the pen. What if there's a site I don't want to be featured on? We choose our publishing partners carefully and vet them using strict brand guidelines. So they picked BuzzFeed. That's why we're starting with small curated list of approved publishers. When you're part of the Offsite ads program, your listings could be shown on any of these sites. You can find our list of current publishers in Etsy's Help Centre. If you have feedback on our publishing partners, send us your thoughts here. Yeah, so you don't have a choice. If they choose a company that you're not happy with for ethical reasons or whatever else, kind of tough. But yeah, we're here to make money, I guess. If you have a smaller shop, and you can opt out, if you don't like the companies, then opt out. If you're a larger shop, all you can do is mention to Etsy, message Etsy. Let me know if there's any of the companies you ethically object to. If we can pull enough together, then that's more of us to tell Etsy, and well, more of us for Etsy to ignore. As a seller, all sellers are automatically enrolled in offsite ads. Yeah, guys, remember this. If you've just opened a shop or you haven't checked in a while, your shop, or if you've created a new shop as a kind of test and you forgot all about it, your shop is automatically enrolled in offsite ads. You have to opt out. It's not an opt-in. If you've made less than $10,000 in Etsy on a 12-month period, or the equivalent in your own currency, you can decide to opt out of having your listings included in offsite ads in accordance with Etsy's advertising and marketing policy. Okay, so guys, can you let me know what you think of this? I think in general it's kind of good. They're expanding the ads. We can get seen in more places, more chances to get sales, and they're still taking the hit. If your listings are seen and they don't get sales, then yeah, awesome, you've not lost anything. If you get sales, then it's the 15% or the 12%. And in general, not all your sales are going to come through offsite ads. So it's a proportion of your shop. It's usually about 10% of your sales. So if you're on 15% for the ads, then factor in about 1.5 or 2% increase in prices to cover the ads, and that should cover you. I think it's a good thing. It's a kind of experiment. Basically, I only get sales at the minute on offsite ads from Google, so that's sort of telling me that my items in my shop with the SEO I've got now are not great on Pinterest and Instagram, which was a surprise to me because I do so well on Pinterest, but the adverts aren't doing so great. So if I was going to start an advertising campaign in the future, maybe I wouldn't be doing so great to go onto those places. And also it's interesting them saying that we'll be able to see the views. I certainly haven't seen any evidence that we're able to see views. It's just told me the sales. So hopefully there's going to be some updates, sneaky updates that we haven't heard about. Anyway, hope that helps, and I'll see you next time.